even though we're still in the middle of something, I like to start these on the title screen.
Yay!
Now it's back to this crazy shit.
Yeah, this is crazy shit. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Whew!
Oh, yeah, that was on the third thing.
Yeah, I was spooked there for a second.
Vague as always, we do have a time limit here. We must not fall behind.
I know. If I remember what it is, I'll say right away. Maybe Yuuya was still in there? What's happening?
I don't remember. I think they were investigating.
Yeah, I mean, something like that.
He did say he was there until he returned home.
Oh, the infirmary. We're gonna look for the blood-covered student, which is Ainge Hell.
Oh, that's right.
Probably.
If anyone went in, he should have seen him. He should have seen them. However, he said that he saw nothing out of the ordinary. If what's said is true, then he was lying.
Which would mean that the doctor was lying too.
Very well.
Very well. Sorry. Yuuya! Salutations. How goes the investigation?
Well, just who do you think I am?
Yeah. Unlike me, you're a very capable bird. Yuuya, we wanted to ask you something. Oh? I'll answer anything that doesn't violate my privacy, so ask away. Whenever I'm doing Yuuya's voice, I have to tilt my head 45 degrees forward and have a shitty grin on my face, or I just don't feel like I'm doing it right.
Yeah.
Did you really not see anything yesterday after school? I'm not sure what you mean. I thought the doctor and I already verified each other's innocence. We were in the infirmary the entire time. We talked to San earlier. He said that he saw a blood-stained stranger going into the infirmary yesterday.
Did you see anything like that?
Nope. Sorry.
Could you be the blood-stained bird yourself?
Da-da-da. Yikes. No, as you can see, I'm not hurt anywhere at all. Besides, he said he saw the bird going to the infirmary, or going to the infirmary, not going into the infirmary, right? Yeah, he did. Anyway, I didn't see anything. There's not much more I can say. Right, Doctor?
Yes, that's right. No one came yesterday.
I don't think we'll find anything more here, Sakuya. Let's move on.
Indeed.
Did those two really not see anything yesterday? If there had actually been some bloodstained stranger, then that would mean that Yuuya and the doctor are hiding something. Where do we... The medical center seems like a good place to go now.
Indeed. Where is it?
That's the problem. I'd never heard of it before either.
It sounds rather large. I wouldn't expect it to be that hard to find. The record book said the fire broke out in the basement, and if the building was burnt to the ground, it would have said so.
It should still be here then.
Assuming it wasn't demolished. Are there any unused buildings on the campus?
Unused buildings. Remember when this was a dating sim?
Is the unused building where the doctor went, where there was an incinerator?
Maybe.
It was outside.
Oh yeah, that
Wasn't it?
old hall. Yeah, but maybe it's like it went down too. Like maybe the incinerator was outside, but it was attached to the old hall where the medical center was, so they could burn stuff.
Okay.
Old hall?
That's what we call it. It's by the back gate, and it's not used for... What's wrong?
The school hasn't even been around for 10 years. What reason does it have for having an old hall?
Now that you mention it, that is kind of strange.
Come, guide me there.
I don't know, maybe it's just because I'm tired of, like, vaguely cynical stuff, but this is a lot more interesting than the weird dating sim parody stuff that was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is it.
Well, it has me interested because I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, I want to know what's going on.
It doesn't really look like a medical center.
I guess it's just a lot more interesting than some weird, vaguely insincere parody. It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah?
And it's kind of like before, the most interesting things were like somewhat the doctor's route and the angel route.
He had stuff that was just throughout the dating sim. Even like Yuuya, where it ended in like some kind of weird spy fiction, was way cooler than anything else we experienced. It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah? Looks like the... Fuck. It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah? Looks like the door's locked.
Then we shall break it down.
You're starting to sound like a delinquent. I can't say that.
Delinquent?
Thank you. My L's, man. L's.
What? What did I say?
Delinquent. Nope. Can't do it. Don't worry about it. Probably be suspended for breaking in here, but this is an emergency. We don't have a choice. It's probably just like at this point, I'm a little bit tired of like I just prefer my stuff to be more sincere. I like sincerity out of my stories now, the more than I ever care about like something trying to make fun of a certain thing.
Yeah, I mean, just making fun of a genre in itself isn't that clever of a thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's one thing to explore tropes and that kind of thing, but you can still be kind of sincere about it.
Yeah.
It's awful dusty in here.
It has been left unused for 5 years. It appears that they didn't leave much behind.
Everything's empty. I wonder if they cleared everything out when they sealed the building. This all looks pretty much the same as in the main building. Almost like they used the same graphic.
Mm-hmm.
Bah! Did we come here for nothing?
Let's look around a little more.
Suddenly Silent Hill. You're in the nightmare room.
Sakuya, is this rust? Look.
Oh no!
Oh no! Look, this door still
chain link
has a
fence.
sign on it. I guess it was the reference room.
I do not relish the prospect of wandering about this mausoleum of schoolrooms, but very well.
I think we need to go turn on the generator in the basement. Hey look, a notebook that tells a story about a hunter who killed a lizard by shooting it in the mouth. Haha, Silent Hill.
Yeah.
It's even dustier in here.
Gotta go to the boiler room now.
Go to the boiler room!
The shelves are marked with dates. Perhaps they once held medical records. There's nothing left now, though.
Is a date a nut or a fruit?
It's a fruit.
Okay.
And I was thinking that when I first saw the word dates pop up, too. And...
Well, for some reason my mind went to the fruit, and I'm like, fruit
Yeah.
organization? Guys, oh.
Operation Hatoful.
Huh? Among the rows of dates, sure enough, there's a shelf labeled Operation Hatoful. I'm having trouble today.
Empty as well. It would have been asking too much to hope to find anything anyway.
Operation Hatoful. I wonder what it is.
Who knows? Something put in place along with the human representative business, so no doubt it was nothing good.
Pet the bird.
Stroke the pretty bird.
Stroke the pretty bird.
You pretty bird.
Just imagine Ryota just put his
Pet.
weight right over Sakuya's head.
Pet.
Is Operation Hatoful connected to this medical center? What if it's the source of the mystery we're tangled in now? My head hurts.
The only things left are Archaic medical journals.
Huh? It's the encyclopedia.
An odd place to keep one.
Wait, look at the volume numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12.
What? Does this unpleasant arrangement hold some meaning?
I saw them like this in the library, too.
A bunch of old encyclopedias?
Yeah. Can I look at these for a bit?
Do as you
I
please.
believe I already am.
Pretty bird,
What a
pretty
pretty
pretty.
birdie. The ones in the library had the same binding. And in the place of Volume 9 is an extra copy of Volume 6. Look, this copy of Volume 6 has a library sticker on it.
Perhaps it came from the library then.
Someone must have brought it here when the medical center was still open. They probably switched it with Volume 9.
An unpleasant piece of mischief, to be sure.
Yeah. The other volumes all seem as they should. There probably isn't anything in the extra copy of Volume 9, but maybe we should go see if it came from here. When we get back to the main building, let's go check the library.
Provided it isn't a mere waste of time.
We leave the reference room and continue our investigation of the medical center.
We've searched the entire first floor and have yet to find what we're after.
The stairs into the basement? Apparently the fire that closed this building 5 years ago started in the basement. We haven't found it yet. The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How do we get in?
Perhaps we can't anymore.
Huh?
Look at that wall.
The wall? Looks like a normal concrete wall to me.
Don't you see it? Stupid peasant.
What about it? What about it?
Think back to the building's exterior and to the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there's a space behind there. It must have been sealed off after the fire.
Now that he mentions it, this wall is a slightly different color than the west. This wall is a slightly different color than the rest. Which would make sense if it had been put in later. I'm having trouble with my W's and L's, man.
It's okay.
So the stairs are behind here?
It seems likely. Isn't this a bit much for cleanup of some fire?
We probably won't be able to break this down.
If we can't get in there, I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here. At least we found that thing from the headmaster's documents again.
Yeah, let's head back. Huh? Did you hear something?
Yes. Someone else just broke in here.
This could be bad. We're at a dead end with concrete all around. We need to get somewhere with a window fast.
Run!
Yes! Yes, let's go.
Stop!
Ah, it's here!
Wait, calm down, Kawara. It's small.
Yep. So it is. Too small to be the Scarecrow. Huh? Aren't you from 2-2?
I am the Crimson Fallen Angel.
I knew it. The manga club boy from the class next door.
Manga club.
I just love that. Oh, he's just the manga club boy.
Don't worry about him.
He's famous around the school for being a nutcase, but what is he doing in here? So he's that class's Oko-san. It's just the weird.
I think I'm going to have a headache. Textoris Melodia Funeris.
Who, me?
Good for you, Kawara. He came all this way to give you a title.
It's not good at all! Nothing but trouble will come of it. I don't know why you came here, Angel, but it's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else, so come on, let's go back.
I am not allowed rest. Not until I have fulfilled my duty. In accordance with the pact of old, I must seal you here now, Textoris Melodia Funeris, Undertaker!
Undertaker? If that's it, then, so the time has come at last. I will not be stopped now, Crimson Angel of Judecca. Come. What the fuck? Oh, goodness.
What is happening?
It's another RPG battle!
I'm saving, that's what's happening. Oh, wait, it's playing music.
Oh.
This fucking shreds! I love it! Angel uses Dark Void Shockwave.
Yeah, I really like this track.
Deathbringer. Hello? Ryuta uses Deathbringer. 60 damage.
Cease this jack-acting, you wretched imbeciles!
Yuuya attacks. Ow! Shit.
Your turn. Sakuyu's like...
I am shocked, Kawara, to think that even you would go along with that farce. What? He disrupted my territory?
I got carried away by Angel before I even noticed. Influencing the very reality of his surroundings is a very frightful power indeed.
You, Luzon. What did you come here to do? After what you just said, I think you may be our prime suspect. I came here to do but one thing. I must follow the demon spores.
A whole new variety of what the hell are you talking about?
Perhaps you could explain in normal Japanese.
Demon spores!
Your dialect is somewhat opaque.
Don't think it's just a dialect, Sakuya.
The end is calling me. That is all. That this is the cross I must bear.
He stares off into space as if gazing at something far away.
I could have believed that was just his normal dialogue if we hadn't have named her that.
Yeah, that would fit with him, I think. Maybe that basically means that he's a thrill seeker?
So you are a moth allured by a candle's light, Luzon. No, I am stained in crimson, clad in night unforgiven.
He's the Batman!
My eternal blood seal calls me to purgatory.
More crazy talk. It's not exactly a blood seal. That bloodstained chest is... It's not exactly a blood seal, but that bloodstained chest is just the way Bleeding Heart's plumage looks. What the hell is that sentence? The structure was awful.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is it, Kawara?
Bloodstained chest. I'm gonna click on a video game on Steam and close the window. Sakuya, do you think maybe the Bloodstained Stranger Help me. Bloodstained Stranger Sansa was...
Angel, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing? Battling minor demons of Baal and following the demon spores.
Could you rephrase that?
Rufa, the Tree of Blight, called out to me.
That's a no.
He's asking you to say it using words we understand. Hallowed magician of white, your anger now. It is the power of the demon spores.
I think it's the power of you, Angel.
Bah! I must compromise. I was in the place the ignorant may refer to as the infirmary.
I knew it!
I think we need to talk to you. Come.
And so we left the medical center, Sakuya dragging Angel behind him.
The demon's balls.
Coo! This one! This is the blood-stained stranger Oko-san saw. Well, that's that then.
We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary? If I could, I would have. But only the chosen one can stop the demon spores.
In other words, he didn't.
Useless! The gate was sealed with the power of darkness.
Darkness?
However, Edel Blau did venture within. Edel Blau? Who is that? Explain in terms known to sane individuals, please. The Apostle of the Blue Sky, Edel Blau. She also goes by the End.
The End went into...
What?
I feel so bad for poor Ryuta. And this fucking
Yeah.
route thing. Hello? The End was in the infirmary yesterday after school. But the doctor in Yuuya said that no one came and nothing happened. They're lying. The no one. Oh, fourth class End. What? Alright. That's cool. You saw that, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that happened another time too.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder if they do these like screen transitions where you hit middle mouse with a hidden text box and sometimes it pops up by mistake.
Don't know who's
I
talking
think this
here.
is Sakuya's dad, maybe? Because he's...
You are different from those peasants, Sakuya. You were chosen from the day you were born. You must remain conscious of this.
Yes, Father.
We are the chosen ones. It is our duty to guide the foolish common folk.
Yes, Father.
Look at them, crawling in the mud. There is no value in their lives.
Yikes.
Were it not for our compassion, they would die as miserably as they live.
Yes, Father.
Their very blood is tainted. Their world is not yours. You must never speak with them again. Do you understand?
Yes, Father.
Yikes. I don't know what the fuck this is. Maybe it's...
To Japan?
Yes. You'll be staying there for some time. Arrangements have already been made for your education. Remember, you must... such as... What? You must such as...
That got translated wrong.
to bring honor to our family, Sakuya.
Yes, Father.
Also, Dr. Ima Mine is in residence at the institution you will be attending. He is a prestigious doctor. It would not be exaggerating to say that our current glory is thanks in part to him. Do not disrespect him.
Yes, Father.
Angel saw the End going into the infirmary yesterday, and then the door was locked. The doctor and Yuuya must have seen her. What happened in there? They must both be lying.
Usoda!
Yuuya has been helping us all this time, and I don't want to suspect him. But he's clearly been hiding the truth. Could Yuuya be covering for the doctor?
We don't know that for sure. The mongrel could be lying to cast a doubt on Dr. Iwamine.
It's not impossible, but what we've seen so far, the most likely conclusion is they're working together. Sakuya, you were the one who said we needed to remove our biases. We need to solve this.
I am aware.
I want to go confront them now, but with only HL's testimony, our evidence is a little weak.
It won't hold up in court.
Shit. It all comes back around, doesn't it? They'll probably slip out of it again if we go now. They're both much more eloquent than I am.
Yep.
And they'll try to dodge this issue. Which means we need to search the infirmary.
Do you intend to go in without asking?
Yeah? The more stealthily we do it, the better, right? If the doctor finds out, he'll come up with some way of stopping us for sure.
Understood. I will go to the lab and keep them occupied while you search...
Whoops. Thank you, Sakuya. I didn't hit the spacebar, you hit the spacebar.
No, you. A moment, oh, I can't even... What's his voice? A moment, gentlemen. Pet the bird, pet the bird.
He's got pretty little hair.
I have something for you. Sorry for being late. I was somewhat delayed.
What are these?
The first is the massive key. It should open just about any of the simple locks in the school, and is as bright and massive as its owner.
But who owns it?
The other is a stun gun.
I read that a shotgun and it was like, oh, let's go.
If you need to protect yourself, use it.
You will have more use for those than I, Kawara. Hold on to them.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Leone. I should write in the notes before I go to the infirmary. Going solo.
The hour of judgment has come. You cannot use the Dark Tree's power here. Return to the Void, Wallenstein. Well, he seems excited. I wonder what the doctor's doing. Being slandered by Mr. Higure, as you can see. Please stop breaking school property, Mr. Higure. I have returned from Judecca to defeat you. As long as you live, calamitous sorcerer, the world will be wrapped in eternal despair. When he says things with such conviction, I almost find myself believing them. Please, that isn't funny. Yes, yes. Come on, Higure, let's go back to the gym, okay? No, stop! Do not throw me out like some wretched doll! I suspect he has suffered from megalomania since birth. Megalomania? Whatever do you mean? Delusions of grandeur. Eschewing societal standards, he lives his life in the midst of some bizarre fantasy. Perhaps it is genetic. There would be no helping it then, would there? He is unusually active in the destruction of his surroundings, especially given his physique. Internal prejudice is a terrible thing, I suppose. He is no doubt exerting to the limits of his capacity at all times. The most dangerous part is his ability to bring his surroundings into his fantasy. Though I seem to be less affected than you. And since, although I invited him to the school, I have yet find a use for him, the whole thing has been nothing but a waste of time. Did you say something just now, Doctor?
Damn.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Excuse me. Oh, hello, Shirogane. What's going on? Where did Kawara go? He is investigating another area at the moment.
I would assume that's still Sakuya.
Only Dr. Iwamine and Nanaki here now. Isn't Sakazaki here? I think he's walking around to calm his nerves again. He's very brave to be out and about with that scarecrow on the loose. Not brave, just impudent. Stupid mongrel. Stop pretending to be migratory and get back here so I can distract you. I wanted to occupy both of them, if possible, but at least they don't realize that we suspect them yet. Just the doctor should be enough. Dr. Iwamine, I came here to ask your opinion of something. My opinion? I fear I will not be of much use to you there. My body has never required me to visit the infirmary. I have not had much occasion to talk to the doctor since moving here, but I can read his expression perfectly well all the same. It says I'm not telling you anything. Where is Mr. Kawara? Did you have a falling out?
I love how this is just a three-way conversation with yourself.
Yeah? He did seem to be suspecting me based on nothing but his own prejudice. A pity. I agree, sir. To doubt someone based merely on one's own preconceptions is baliverness, sir. It is nonsense. That's right. I must be perfectly logical in all things.
Ah, yes, the healthiest of ways to live your life.
Mm-hmm.
You are renowned as one of the most intelligent birds in the world, Doctor. I do not think that you could be involved in such a grisly crime as this. It is an honor to be so praised by the heir of the Lebel family. Completely flat. Does he never speak with emotion?
It happened to completely logical.
I hold a deep respect for you, Doctor. You might not be aware, but my father owes his life to your medicine. A few years ago, your work allowed the Lebel family to continue on to even greater glory. Is that so? I had not known. I am afraid that I know little of the fates of the drugs that I develop. The life of but one bird may not be significant to you, but we of the Lebel family will never forget. How wonderful. I take it your father is a figure of great respect. Of course. The family head must always be honored. It would seem that you hold your own biases even more dearly than Mr. Kawara holds his, almost like the foundation of your very existence.
Meanwhile, Mr. Nanaki's just kind of hanging out.
Yeah.
I would rather like to see the expression on your face when that foundation collapses.
How was Sinister?
Yeah.
Locked. Has it been locked?
Hey, it's finally not the Galuf show.
Yay! Has it been locked ever since the alarm this morning? Doctor went straight to the lab to begin the autopsy, and I think he's been with somebody else ever since. Let's see, maybe that massive thing Mr. Leone gave me will do the trick. Yes! This room has always been a little creepy, but it's even worse in this dim light. I need to look for evidence that the end was in here quickly. Where do I start? The longer I spend poking around in corners, the bigger the risk that I'll get caught. I need to remember, I've been in here a lot, every time I got sick. Where would the doctor hide something that he didn't want anyone else to see? Didn't he forbid his assistants from touching his desk? Seems he keeps his drawers locked tight. You're up, massive thing. Inside are medical records. Time for a one-man, one-character show now. Probably supposed to keep personal information locked up. Though I never really thought of him as the respectful type. Only 1, 2, 3, 4 files. The names are Kawara Ryota and the Fujishiro Nageki and Shirogane Sakuya. What? I'm surprised to see a file on me in here, but the end in Sakuya never had any reason to be in here, and Fujishiro Nageki. Looking closely, Nageki's folder says St. Pagination's Medical Center on the side, while the others don't. The data's from 5 years ago. Did he take this from the medical center? Since it's here, he must know something about the fire back then. The other three are the other three records from physical exams? They're full of strange symbols and numbers. I'm not sure what they mean. Huh? Sakuya's has a second piece of paper in it. Looks like some sort of memo or... Ah! A sudden blinding pain in the back of my head. I can't move. I fall.
Is that Yuuya?
Unconscious.
That's what I was thinking.
Where am I? I feel dizzy. That's right, I was looking for evidence in the infirmary. Medical records are gone. Somebody took them? Managed to get knocked out even with the stun gun Mr. Leone gave me. Damn it. I don't know who attacked me, but those records must have been important to get stolen away like that. Ah, damn it. Why did I let myself get taken from behind like that? Phrasing. I had our records. And with those, it would have been hard to prove anything. Whoever attacked me must have been the criminal. They probably wouldn't leave anything, but maybe they missed a clue in here somewhere? Huh? I hadn't noticed earlier, but there's a card under the desk in a corner I wouldn't have seen if I weren't on the floor. This is... the end student ID. There's blood on the corner. So it wasn't dropped here by accident before she was killed. Must have happened in here. Looks like my doubts about the doctor are confirmed. For some reason, I still feel unsure. I almost feel like this is too good to be true. Like I'm being led along. If the doctor were behind it all, he surely could avoid casting so much doubt in himself. Just what is he after, anyway? But I'm not worried about who is doing what and why. I'm worried about finding the one who did this to the end. I need to talk to Sakuya. Whew! That was good.
So, you think it would take a fair amount of time to cut a human up like this and distribute them into boxes, Doctor? Correct. Even if she were cut up last night and distributed this morning, it would involve a good deal of physical labor.
Sakuya?
You again?
Can we go to the maintenance room? We need to talk.
Very well. Mr. Shirogane. Yes, Doctor. Just as an aside, it would be impossible for one such as myself, even with the knowledge and tools of a physician. Even so, I am not a particularly healthy person.
Not a healthy person?
The doctor is slightly impaired down his right side, you know?
He is? I never knew.
I was injured long ago. My right wing never fully recovered, though it rarely poses problems in daily life. A human corpse is heavy. It seems like a bit much to go dragging around with one wing, don't you think? Yes, it's all true. It's even recorded in the faculty medical records.
It is? I see. Thanks, I'll remember that. Tell Sakuya about what I found in the infirmary as we head to the maintenance office.
Meaning, Fujishiro Nageki's records and the doctor have something to do with the medical center?
I think so, yeah. I wonder about the other records, too. Why you, me, and the end are all together? Could that really be a coincidence? Did you go there often after you moved here or anything?
Not once. Nobility knows no illness.
Yeah. I've never seen him sick, and he always seems pretty lively. I hadn't known about the doctor's injury. Kind of a bad thing to find out now.
Bad? Because it is inconvenient to your theory? We must remain just. No harm can ever come from learning more of the truth.
I guess so. Maybe it's because he's not very active, or because he never leaves the infirmary, but I guess I've never really had a chance to notice his disability. If he couldn't have done it alone, it makes it seem more likely that he was working together with Yuuya.
Blasted mongrel! No good can ever come of his presence. He merely confuses the issue.
Salutations. Were you gossiping about me? Yuuya! What a pickle. I guess I'm the topic of choice among the boys as well as the girls now. Not that I mind.
Don't let it get to your head, mongrel. We weren't saying anything good about you.
That's right, Yuuya. From your point of view, we were subjecting you to vile slander and ill gossips. You're very frank, Ryuta. Nothing wrong with that. What kind of slander? Perhaps you shouldn't say, lest my fragile heart shatter like a maiden's crystal glass, dropped by an unkind lover. It should be obvious what we were talking about from our faces alone, but he's completely relaxed. I doubt his heart is made of glass, though. Use tires, maybe. Something that is completely impervious to abuse.
Your unsolicited presence saves us the trouble of looking for you. We demand answers from you. You lied. You met the end in the infirmary yesterday. Did you kill her?
So, you doubt me. I'd love to see your evidence. Decisive evidence. We found her ID, stained with blood. In the infirmary. Take that.
Take that! You are duty-bound to answer. What did you see in the infirmary yesterday? And what did you do?
Well, I can't tell you anything, sorry. I can't say anything at all.
Cease this foolishness! You know something, don't you? Do not attempt to dodge the...
Run, you two! Such terrible timing. Nobody likes a man who can't read the atmosphere, Mr. Scarecrow.
Is this the time for jokes? Run! Go!
Flutter.
Flap, flap.
Flap, flap.
Ryuta seems to have left us in the dust. Maybe we should hurry up a little. Look like it's noticed us. Bless you. I guess
Thank
it's not too keen on chasing people.
Your idle flirtations sicken me. filthy mongrel!
Shh. Do you want it to hear us? How about this? I'll go first and lure Mr. Beanpole Man towards the cafeteria. You head for the maintenance room while I was distracted, okay?
You plan to act as a decoy? Don't think this will stop me from suspecting you.
I wasn't asking you to. I've been your ally until now, so why stop now?
Our ally?
Anyway, run for it as soon as we're out of sight. Now do!
Mon ami,
Mon...
adieu.
Ah, Sakuya, you're okay. I was worried that maybe you got caught.
Indeed.
Isn't Yuuya with you? Man, running from scarecrows, man. Exhausting. We never got him to answer anything.
I do not know. He ran in the opposite direction.
We don't have much time left. I think the only thing to do is get him to talk to us and then confront the doctor. He's been helping us this whole time, but I don't know if we can still consider him our ally.
Our ally. Indeed.
We've always been separated, right? So you don't really know how he usually acts, or if he'd be likely to do something like this, or...
How could I know? He and I live in different worlds. As my father said, I couldn't know.
I'm an only child, so I don't really understand siblings, but I think I know how you feel about him, Sakuya.
Do not make me repeat myself. He and I have no connection. But I want to believe that he is not my enemy.
Looks like Sakuya isn't entirely sure what to think. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family. Oh, I misunderstood that for a second. The prime suspects are the doctor who aided his family and his own half-brother. If I were given the same situation, I wouldn't be as calm as he is. I was like, the doctor has a family? We should write in the notes and then go talk to the doctor. Go find out exactly what happens in the infirmary. We figured out a lot of things, but there's still a lot that remains a mystery. 6 p.m. We don't have much time. Can we solve this and get out of here alive in only 4 hours? Alright, let's go, Huh? Sakuya?
Your friend already left, young one.
Why didn't you say so earlier? He's planning to confront the doctor alone. Oh no.
Father is of the pure bloodline, and so his life is of the utmost value. By extension, the doctor who saved his life must also be valuable. I must not disrespect him, because that is what Father told me. My brother, born of a low father, is a worthless being. Though he looks noble, his veins flow with filthy, impure blood. I must not associate with those of low birth, because that is what Father told me. But I am no longer sure. What is blood? Why does it divide us so?
Wow. Wild thoughts.
Oh, hello again, Shirogane. Where is the doctor? He said he was going back to the infirmary. Maybe he forgot something there. Thank you. You're going right after him? Don't you want any tea? Well, be careful. You looked rather troubled. I hope he's alright. Doctor. Mr. Shirogane, you look quite fatigued. Would you care to rest for a little while? You are wrong, are you not, sir? Whatever could you mean? I wish to learn the truth. What did you and Sakazaki do? Which of you decided to kill the End? That's not something to say without proof, Mr. Shirogane. But then, we have but little time left. Perhaps I shall explain things to you. I did not kill Miss End. This is the truth. Of course. How could I let myself be swayed by idle rumors? The doctor could not possibly carry out such an atrocity. Mr. Sakazaki did not kill her either. Which raises the question, who did? Sakazaki admitted that he was involved in the crime. He cannot possibly be... I merely said that he did not kill her. I did not say he wasn't involved. Of course, the same applies to myself. The two of you did not kill her, but were involved. But then... who did kill her? Oh, dear me. This won't do. Talking to you makes me feel like I'm about to fall asleep. I suppose these are the limits of a mere mongrel. What did he just say? Doctor, Could you be quiet for a minute, Mr. Shirogane? You bore me. You filthy, low-born mongrel. What are you saying, sir? I am not like Sokka. You did well. Thanks to you, Mr. Kawara has found almost everything he needs. Just one more push and he'll be done. Thank you, Mr. Shirogane. A glint of white steel. His left wing slowly traces an arc through the air.
Oh no.
No.
I'm dying. I'm dying. What did he say? Why was I left behind? I can't think. Huh? Sakazaki!
Isa? Isa?
It's pronounced Isa in Kingdom Hearts, I don't know.
Alright, that works for me. Stop that, Isa. I told you not to touch my brother.
Suddenly, Sakazaki Yuuya blocks out the sun. What?
Dome?
Yeah.
Are you telling me they got the sun in the fucking dome here? That seems a little unlikely.
Blood is spreading across the floor. I am unhurt? Who's... your wing! Such beautiful brotherly love, Mr. Sakazaki. You were the real hero all along, of course. I only promised that I wouldn't tell other people. Not that I wouldn't tell him myself. Or that I wouldn't kill him. And after all that work to steal the records from Mr. Kawara, too.
Yeah, you've always been like this. A coward and a villain to the core.
Oh, such flattery. What are you doing, Doctor? Why? Why are you doing this? I told you, remember? You bore me. Now that you have helped Mr. Kawara as much as you can, I have no more use for you. Why should I put up with your babbling now that I am done with you? I do not understand, sir. What did you and Sakazaki... This is exactly what I'm talking about. I have no responsibility to explain to you. Goodbye, Mr. Shirogane.
No. Don't move, Sakuya. Sakuya!
Oh, Mr. Kawara. We were just discussing you.
Yuuya standing over Sakuya, blood running down his body. The doctor standing next to them. There's no question about what's happened. Doctor! So it was you all along!
Was it? I wonder about that. Pull yourself together, Sakazaki! Say something! Don't worry, he won't die just yet. I'm sure you'll enjoy a confession or two, so ask him all you want.
Wait, Doctor! Did you just bail out the window?
I guess?
Oh.
Oh.
The Scarecrow!
There you are, Labor 9. I was waiting for you. Come, let us go.
Labor 9? Is that the Scarecrow's name? So he was working under the doctor this whole time. Just a brief aside, what the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Just a little more, Mr. Kawara. Do you think you'll remember soon?
Stop running away! You killed the Ed. I will not forgive you.
I'm glad you're so lively. That's good. I shall be waiting for you, deep beneath the surface.
Basement.
Chase me, Mr. Kawara.
I reach out. I can't reach. The doctor and the Scarecrow are gone. Don't go chasing after the Beanpole Man on your own, Ryuta. Good man keeps his cool, even in times like this.
Don't speak! You're still bleeding!
Don't worry. Who the hell do you think I am? I'll be fine. I know my limits better than anyone else. I won't die to a little scalpel. Getting whacked with the cleaver would have been bad, but there are plenty of bandages here. Sakuya, wait here. I'll go get Mr. Leone. Wait, Ryuta. I have things to tell you. Can you wait long enough to hear my confession? Like the doctor said, there's no time to waste. So let me tell you everything I can. This might be our last chance.
Listen to my story. It's too late, Sakazaki. If you were involved, why didn't you tell us before?
We had a deal. Of course, he broke it without second thought. The doctor and I did not kill her. That is the truth. But then why did he... She died in this room after school yesterday. That is also the truth.
Then there was someone else.
Yes. Right as always, Sakuya. That third person killed the end? Who was it? I'm sorry. I can't tell you that.
I'm a little worried it's Narcolepsy Bird.
Oh no! I don't want that. I think you'll figure it out. I have to apologize to you. The doctor and I were the ones who cut her up. So you stuffed her into those boxes? It was the time. The doctor needed to be sure when she'd be found. He decided morning would give time for the most humans to gather. I suppose he probably thought putting her in the print boxes was funny, too. The most humans? Why would... Looks like I've stayed on the fence to the very end. Didn't have the resolve to go either way. The only thing's been a little different.
I thought you said you'd be fine.
Are you worried for me? I'm honored. Could you go outside for a bit, Ryuta? We'll go to the maintenance office afterwards. Just for a little... I want to talk to Sakuya alone.
I don't know.
You have a new father now, Yuuya. He has a beautiful mansion, and you'll be moving there tomorrow. But your new father says he doesn't want your brother. He says he can only feed you if you leave the egg behind. Mother is sad. He is her son, too.
Oh, I guess that was Yuuya.
Oh,
I wish
oops.
they would just fucking label this. I hate, like, anything that just gives you vague text and you just have no idea.
Yeah.
I will go. I will throw my brother away, Mother. Give me the egg.
You will give me an egg.
You will give me an egg. The new father killed my father. I know he did. He killed him so he could take Mother from him. I waited till she laid a new egg. Till she laid an egg with the new father's child inside. And hid him away in the mansion. And I switched them. So he will raise my brother as his own son. The new father hates me, but he will love my brother. He'll give him nice food and nice clothes and a nice bed. My brother will not know. No one will know but me. I hate the new father. I took the new egg and I smashed it. Oh.
So
damn.
you killed an unborn child and
Replaced it
made
with Sakuya's egg.
yeah.
I've always thought that maybe I should have told you. The doctor did not lie. You're the same as me, Sakuya. We were never half-brothers. You are my real brother.
Impossible. I am the heir of the Lebel family. Father told me so. Everyone told me so. I was raised for no other purpose.
I never told anyone that I'd switched the eggs. If Father found out now, he'd throw you away. I did it for you. No, maybe I didn't. Maybe I just did it to spite that man. I killed the child he had with Mother. That was the cross I had to bear. It was never your problem. I was happy just to see you living in luxury.
You... Under what authority?
None. You're right. I only ever listen to myself. But the doctor noticed. This song's kind of inappropriate, but also kind of fitting. He must have realized. I guess I was doing what he said all along. Since I took your lineage. The fact that I killed the Labelle. The other father's child will never leave me. I've never been able to forget. You're blamed for that child's death. You have to press on. You can't let it stop you. I always worried about whether I should tell you or not. And now it's too late. So...
Fool. To deny me my lineage now.
I'm sorry, Sakuya. I should have told you long ago. I was never as sure of myself as you.
If I am not of the Labelle line, what am I?
I knew you'd ask that. Straightforward as always. Leave this place, Yuuya, and think about it long and hard. You have a lot more to worry about than just who your family is, after all.
No, wait, Sakazaki! Stay with me! There's still much for you to tell me!
It's been a long time since we talked this much. I talked to you every day when you were still an egg.
Pull yourself together, Yuuya! You can't leave like this! You said a little scalpel like that couldn't kill you!
I should apologize about that, too. Remember the headmaster? That was nerve toxic.
You mean that scalpel had...
Go on, Yuuya. Leave your liar brother and go. The doctor must have a way out of here. You are yourself. Never let anyone tie you down. Later, buddy.
Yuuya! Yuuya!
I feel bad now.
Shit! Just wanted to play a nice little game. Take some birds. Whatever.
I guess we're gonna have to leave it on that note for now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
Wow, dude. Holy cow. Well, I guess, next time, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got really is wow.